In today's episode, we sail by a glacier and then spend the day in Juneau, Alaska. Come ride the tram with us and eat at Tracy's Crab Shack. You know there's going to be more cruise food too. All that and more on Lori and Gary Cruise.
Come and cruise with us. Come and cruise with us. Come and cruise with us, and you won't regret it.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Can you imagine waking up, headed to the buffet, and seeing this out the window? Breakfast and a glacier? Why, yes, please. This is Endicott Arm and Dawes Glacier. I may be pronouncing it wrong, but wow. Obviously, none of this footage is doing it justice. I can't describe to you all how incredible it was to just sit and take in this view. Absolutely amazing. We were in the glacier area for 3 or 4 hours, and finally we decided to peel our eyes away so we could all enjoy lunch as a family in the Cosmopolitan, the main dining room. This is one of the only times we went to the main dining room for lunch. One, the buffet on this cruise was so incredible, we didn't feel a need to go. And two, just with being at the ports and wanting to eat at the port sometimes, we kept missing the actual lunchtime. But here is the menu. Check it out. Both Gary and I got the salad, and it's just like a mixed green salad. But one, I really like the way they cut the cucumbers. It's so unique. They kind of like half shredded it. And two, it just tastes so fresh. Like, it's just so fresh, especially compared to some other cruise lines. So, very good. Winning.
Well, I got a hamburger. I'm not going to eat the bread, but I'm going to eat the burger. And got some ketchup for that. These fries are so hot. And there's already enough salt on them, so I don't need to add salt. And it comes with, I ordered a pickle, but I didn't get it. But onion, lettuce, and tomato. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a go.
We were lucky enough to have a table near the window, and we got to watch us pull into Juneau at around 1:30 p.m. Of course, many other cruise ships here on this day, and there's different areas for ships to pull into, and unfortunately, we reported at the dock that's like a 20-25 minute walk into town. So there is a shuttle that does go directly from the ship to town, but unfortunately the line gets extremely long for that. Despite some mobility issues in our party, we decided to do the walk because we were on a time crunch and we didn't want to be stuck waiting in a long line for the shuttles. The walk really wasn't that bad though, especially because the first thing you come across is the tram, and that's exactly where we were headed. So no excursions purchased today. Instead, our missions were to ride the tram and go to Tracy's Crab Shack. I don't have the mics, but do you want to talk to the camera? Tell the camera how you're feeling right now.
A little bit cold, bundled up.
Yeah, we're waiting. My dad ran up to grab this guy a poncho. How are you okay with being on camera, Jason Dutton?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I shouldn't have said your name. How do you feel right now?
I'm a little bit chilly, but excited.
Okay.
Adventure.
Warm up when we're walking.
We actually really ended up lucking out because soon after we began our walk, the rain cleared up and all was fine. So a little bit about where we're walking to. We are headed to Mount Roberts Tramway in Juneau, Alaska. It's an aerial tram that takes visitors from downtown Juneau up the steep slope of Mount Roberts, rising over 1,800 feet, 550 meters, in just a few minutes. It's one of the most vertical tramways in the world. It operates from late April through early October. And how much does it cost? Well, we didn't realize this because the internet said it cost about $45-50 per person. but we ended up paying $63 each, which is really quite a lot. However, if you were to do a ship excursion in Juneau, you'd probably end up paying over $100 to do something quite similar. So comparatively, the tram ended up being a good way to take in some scenery and spend part of your day in Juneau. Now, some more things you should be aware of. The line to get on the tram can be pretty long. We got off the ship right away when we got to Juneau, and we ended up waiting on about a half-hour line to go up the tram. I imagine if we had waited an hour or two, it probably got even busier. Also, the tram is standing only, so just know you may end up standing between the line and the actual ride for 40, 50, 60 minutes, maybe even longer. Now, another thing that you may be wondering about is, do I recommend this if you have a fear of heights? I think it depends how bad your fear is. I am scared of heights, but this tram didn't scare me that much for two reasons. One, we were kind of close to the ground most of the time. So even though you're going up a mountain, I didn't feel like we were hundreds of feet above the mountain. I felt like we hovered pretty well. And two, if you are scared, it's a super quick ride, so you're only freaking out for about 5 minutes. So once you get to the top, there's a really nice large gift shop. There's 2 places to eat, kind of like snacky food places. There are a couple trails for walking or hiking. I think there's some sort of theater. But the main thing is there's just an incredible lookout point, and it's so cool. While we're soaking in the sights, now is as good a time as any to please ask you to hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell on. We have so many more videos coming at you about this cruise. We're still going to Skagway. We go to Victoria, Canada. You're not going to want to miss them. Plus, we have 3 more cruises booked for the future. So definitely hit the subscribe button. Between enjoying the view and checking out the gift shop, and also we found this artist sculpting a totem pole, which was really cool, we decided to head back down. That was another 25-minute wait, so another warning, don't push leaving the tram to where it's too late to get back on your ship. Next up on the agenda was to go to Tracy's Crab Shack and get king crab legs. In preparation for this cruise, we watched so many videos on where we should get king crab legs in Alaska. Everyone said Tracy's Crab Shack, Juneau, Alaska. This was the most highly recommended place. So first of all, check out the menu. If you notice, the prices are super high. We were prepared. We knew that. There was 4 of us here, so we decided to get the 4-pound bucket of king crab legs for $316. So here is my personal opinion, and I think Gary kind of agrees with me. Tracy's is overrated, and it's too expensive for what you get. I said what I said. So 316 divided by 4 is 79. So it's $79 a pound. But yet the restaurant is so divey, we could barely fit on the benches. They did not crack the legs very well, and you did not get crackers. You had a little picker that you could like pick and pull the meat out, but then the crab meat comes out shredded. It doesn't taste as good when it's shredded. And also, a pound ended up being 1 leg and maybe a quarter each. And I've ordered a pound of king crab legs before, and I felt like I got more food, so I don't know. I don't know if we got the full 4 pounds. You can order a pound of Alaska king crab legs at a fine dining restaurant in New York City for the same price, $79, but you get better service, a better place to sit. they crack the legs for you, and maybe the crab wasn't farm fresh that day in Alaska, but it still tastes great. So I personally was just left feeling underwhelmed. But I feel like every other influencer on the internet absolutely loves it. So honestly, don't take my word for example. Do you love Tracy's? Are you fuming at me right now? Please let us know in the comments below. Walked around downtown Juneau after, and then headed back to the ship for dinner because we were still hungry after our 1 1/4 king crab leg. So we went back to the main dining room, Cosmopolitan, again for dinner. It's that time again. It's French onion soup time. We were out in Juneau all day. I'm a little chilly. I needed something nice and hot to warm me up. So let's dig in, check out the cheese pull. So we got a nice layer of that bread and cheese on top. And okay. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good cheese pull from this because the cheese. Okay, wait. Here we go. Here we go. Heh. You getting this, baby? Oh. How high can we go? We're still going. Sorry, we're still going. All right, my arm has reached its full length. Let's give it a try. Okay. It's like literally just a touch too salty, but otherwise it's perfect. Hot, warm, cheesy, bready. We love it.
So I got some sea bass for my entree. I'm going to check it out. Ooh, it's flaky already. It comes with a tomato puree sauce. I love it. It's hot. It's flaky. It's tender. It's a tender whitefish. Very delicious. Very good.
I got the Milli Vanilli. That's not actually what it's called, but that's what I'm going to call it. And it looks like it's a little pastry thing. It is a little, it's like a Napoleon, I guess. Let's see how it tastes. It tastes like a Napoleon. I love Napoleons. It's got more of an apricot flavor, though. It said it had apricot coulis in it. So, yeah, this is a winner. Milli Vanilli. And we're going to wrap this video up right here while we watch this gorgeous Princess cruise ship sail away. Once again, please hit the subscribe button. And until the next time, we want you to live your best cruise life. Bye-bye.